Hey everybody, it's Annie and Cici, and we're doing the Queen's Tea soap today. And the Queen's Tea is a unique bar because it's two soaps in one. And towards the end of this video, we're going to show you how we layer our soap to bring it together in our mold. So what we've done is we use Darjeeling, and that's why it's called the Queen's Tea, is because this is the Queen's Tea. She has a tea plantation, and they grow Darjeeling, which is a very smooth tea. It's like the Cadillac of teas. It's great. And so that is why it's named after the Queen, because we do use her tea. And we're also going to add Plumeria fragrance oil, and you can see that it's by Something Fabulous, and you can get this at any Hobby Lobby. And this is the Queen's Tea part of our soap, and it is a coconut oil based soap with I'm probably going to add a little milk with that in the end. You can see that it's rolling over on itself, and it looks kind of tan, doesn't it, Cici? Looks a little bit,
yep,
a little tan there, but that tan is will lighten up, and it looks, and that's the Darjeeling you're seeing in there. And Darjeeling on its own smells pretty good. I mean, it's a really, really neat tea.
And because we use the Darjeeling tea, which is very, very, very condensed, we use 3 bags of it for just a small amount of water. And yeah.
So it was concentrated.
Yeah, basically. So it really is your water base.
For your
lye.
That's right, with your lye mixture. That's right. So you can add your lye directly into the steep tea, the concentrated steep tea. Now this side is pure Castile olive oil, isn't it? Olive oil only. Mm-hmm. And that's what's in this one. And so it's cooking too. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, and you can see that it's cooking too. It almost looked like it went into a seize state, but we didn't divide the water up on this like I do in a lot of my other videos. So this was just done regularly. None of the waters were divided. So this was just a distilled water lye mixture that went in here. So it's cooking is what it's doing. And when we come back, it's going to be closer to being done, and we'll show y'all when we mold it and how to bring these two different soaps together. So we'll see y'all in a little bit.
For a bubble, for the bubble.
Cici's over there joking around, but she is measuring out more oils because we're going to do a double batch of this, because we have a special customer who we just love, and she jokes around with us a lot, and she's ordered 2 loaves of the Queen's Tea, and that's one reason why we're doing this today. But we wanted to show you how you do the 2 bars. You combine 2 bars in one. And I wanted to show you this. Okay, this is what the steep tea looks like. And that's what we're going to add our lye to, like Cici was referring to earlier. So I'm going to cover that up and let it steep.
And then you're going to add it to this sucker.
Well, after it melts, right?
Well, yeah. Basically, so after there's no chunks at all.
Right.
And it really fastens the process to stir it.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Right. Okay, well, that's what we wanted to show you, so we'll be back in just a minute. Bye-bye. Okay, I wanted to show y'all this. I always add oatmeal to the olive oil mixture, and I soak my oatmeal first because it'll make it softer. You know, if you want a very exfoliating bar, you probably wouldn't soak it, but my client likes the benefits of the oatmeal without a lot of the rough exfoliation. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now, is just adding the oatmeal, and this is done. So Now I'm going to start molding it. So let me get this stirred in here. Y'all can see what I'm doing? Yep. Alright, now that that's stirred in pretty good, I'm going to start molding the two different soaps. Let me check the temperature here real quick. Now we're at 100. Well, this is at 170. I've got this turned off. Whoa, I thought I did. Okay, I'm going to have to let this cool down more to about 100 degrees before I can put my fragrance in. This one is at 125. So I'm going to have to let these cool a little bit more before I add my fragrance. So anyway, that's where I'm at so far, and Cici and I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, now I wanted to show you what else. I have bentonite clay that I'm adding to my olive oil soap, and I'm going to mix it in here. Now, if you see that when you mix it into a hot process and it's already done, that you think you've added too much clay, just add a smidgen of water. You know, probably just I'd say maybe 3 capfuls of water from your gallon distilled container, and it'll be fine. But as you can see, it's worked in. It did get a little dusty there for a minute or two, but anyway, so what I've added to this is oatmeal and bentonite clay, and that's going to make it creamy and make it feel really good. And now I'm still waiting for the temperature to drop. So when that happens, then we'll add the fragrance oil, which is going to be plumeria, and it's like 137 here, and we're still at 160 here. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that that's an option y'all can do in your soaps, and we'll be back in a minute.